Oh, it's on at the same time as the.
We You're live. Welcome back to the West Coast Draft Podcast. We're into the thick of it now, boys. We're 3 weeks into the college football season, 2 weeks into the NFL season. We can no longer say, "Yay, football's back," because now, at least me personally, have been reminded how much football can hurt you too.
Yep,
Screw the
yep.
refs. Anyways, but we'll talk more about that on Thursday, because we all have a little collective shared trauma from this past Saturday that we'll talk about,
Oh.
as well as other college football takeaways that we'll talk about.
I've thought about it so much, so let's just get it out of the way. Let's get it out of
Okay,
the way
let's do
right
it.
now.
Let's get
Let's get our
let's get
thoughts. Okay. Okay.
okay.
Here's what I'm going to say. The Huskies have the worst talent turnover of any team since the 1970 Marshall plane crash. Okay, folks. And half of their team died. So, that's the level we're at right now. Um, that was a bad play call. It was. But yeah, you got to trust in Jed. Get the mistakes out this year. Cougs were playing their S game. We played our F game. 16 penalties, just rough, rough. They'll get it right. They'll figure it out. Yeah, just got to forget about it. Move on. It's gonna be a tough season. That's it.
We referenced the Marshall plane crash on the West Coast Draft Podcast. I'm still, holy cow! I was not
I think we have
expecting
the.
that.
I think we generally have the worst roster turnover since then.
It's probably not. It's not far off, but man.
Well, and actually, only 37 players died in that accident. We had more transfer away or declare for the draft.
I know what you're trying to say, and the point you're making is not being lost, but
It's
I
very
can't get it
funny.
lost in the fact that,
Isn't it
oh
very
yeah, our
funny?
roster's in worse shape than the Marshall plane crash team.
However, I think the roster sizes were smaller then, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. So, anyways, Daniel, how are you doing?
Uh, Based on the Huskies game, or what do you mean?
Just in general, man. Just in general. How's it been? How you hanging?
Put
Doing
that for a
good.
short, man. That's got to be a short.
I got dinner at this like one kind of bougie place. I had the best pork chop I think I've ever had.
There you go. That's
So
good
good. I
news.
paid $40 for it, and I would have paid so much more. I would have paid like 60 for that pork chop.
Wow. I
That
love
thing
a pork
was
chop.
exquisite and delicious.
Any goodies come with it? What was it, like the sides or like how was it prepared?
Yeah, it came with like it was like a, what was it called? It was like there was like a red eye gravy that it came with.
Oh,
Came with grits, came with pickled onions.
Oh, I do love pickled red onions or
Yeah, pickled red
pickled
onions.
red onions slap.
Dude, it was great fucking meal, man. I'm still thinking about it, bro.
How
Like,
much? How much was it?
it was $40.
I kind of want to go try that now. That
It's
sounds good.
shit, what's the place called? It's on the corner of Greenwood Avenue and 85th Street in
Mm,
Seattle.
okay.
It starts with an F, but it's really, really good. It's like a brew house. It's like a fancy brew house kind of deal.
Hmm.
But they have really, really good. They're known for their steaks, but they had a really good pork chop. And you can get like duck confit there too.
I go there on
pretty
the
good.
game of the Huskies duck.
Dude, honestly, that's not a bad
Oh
move.
man. Oh man. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Besides that, I got thoughts on the Huskies as well. Because it was the
Yeah, go
first
ahead.
it was the first full Huskies game that I watched this year. I didn't watch the Weber State or the Eastern Michigan games. Because to be frank, I don't really care about those opponents. But of course I watched the full Apple Cup. And my God, that was disgusting. All the penalties, man, were kind of frustrating to watch. And to be honest, man, I know it's only been one major game, but I don't know how I feel about Jed Fish right now. And the reason is the offense looks okay. I think the play calling was a bit of a mess, but I kind of see what he's trying to go for. The discipline issues are unacceptable. When you have 16 flags get thrown at your team, that becomes a coaching issue. There were some comments I heard that a lot of people didn't think Jed Fish was like taking that game too seriously. And I guess because it's technically a preseason game because it's in September. They haven't played a Big Ten team yet. but still the Apple Cup. Like you see how much it meant to the Wazoo guys at least. Like the Wazoo coaches was on the verge of tears, and all the players were celebrating. Yeah, man, it was kind of a rough game to watch. Because the thing, and I was talking about this too a few days ago. Jedd Fisch during his time in Arizona, he made that team better, sure, but Arizona wasn't great necessarily. They didn't
No, I
necessarily.
disagree. I disagree. They won 10 games last year and they beat Oklahoma
Eh,
and
I
took the Huskies to the ropes.
I still think they were a little overrated, man. I don't think, to be honest, if Jedd Fisch stayed at Arizona, I don't know if they get that much better. I think that was probably their peak, and I can respect him
They
in that
they
sense.
they would have won. They would have won on Friday. I'll tell you that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
K State's looking pretty good.
I disagree a lot with that. Having gone through 3 years of Jedd Fisch film at Arizona, I think he made them. I think he's a good offensive coach. I think we were a little spoiled with Michael Penix and Roma Dunze.
Maybe
That's fair.
that is a fair point. At the moment, though, I'm not out on Jedd Fisch, but I'm pretty lukewarm on him. I think
Yeah, that's
hype,
fair. That's
whatever
fair.
hype I had for Fish going into the year, I think has died down, but I'm still willing to give him a shot, at least for the year. I just want
Um,
penalties get cleaned up to start, but that's my takeaway from the Apple Cup.
That's fair. That's fair. I was not able to watch the second half live, so I was detached emotionally from it. Shout out UNC Tar Heels, by the way, beat the North Carolina Central Eagles 45-10. It's a blowout. It was not a blowout early though. Actually, NC Central was winning 7-0 for most of the first quarter. So there you go. Anyways, I was pretty detached, like I said, when I was watching the second half back later, and I knew they'd already lost. So I agree. Penalties were an issue. Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to argue. The defense couldn't get off the field on third down. They'd get them in third and long and just give up a big play. I mean, the touchdown run that their quarterback had
that
at
was
the
horrible
end of the first
everywhere.
half.
Sean Mateer run, dude, was
Sean
Bad
Mateer,
pursuit
like,
angles. Bad pursuit
yeah.
angles.
dude was like stumbling during half of that. What was it, 25 yard touchdown run?
Right,
We
at
could've
third
hit-
and
we could've
20,
hit
and he
single
got
time.
a touchdown run out of it on a scramble.
That
Like,
was not good.
So just inexcusable. Defense really disappointed. Offense moved the ball pretty well all day, I felt like, but
Red zone issues.
red zone issues. Yep. Settling for too many field goals in the first half and just not being able to finish in the second half. Just not okay. Not gonna get the job done, especially against a decent Cougs team. Not an elite Cougs team, but a decent Cougs team. So yeah, watching them walk out of Lumen Field with the Apple Cup was quite the sight to behold, unfortunately, in a bad way. So
I will interject here. I saw a lot of people critiquing one aspect of the play call. I will say this: I hated the play call because speed option on the goal line. I've never, ever, 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 ever
Oh
seen it
God.
work. It does
especially
not
not
work.
to the boundary
forgot
side.
about
No,
that.
no,
Oh,
no. And
I
that's
did
where
not
I'm
get to the
pushing
boundary
back
side.
on as someone who knows the option inside and out. You always run the option to the boundary. That's just the way counts work. It's easier that way. You always run option to the boundary. That's just how the option works. So if you're like, oh, you ran it to the short side, that's the way you run it. That's the only way the option works. So option teams like to keep the ball in the middle of the hashes, so they have both
Right.
open. But so if they're on the hash, they'll run zones, they'll run counters, they'll run other stuff to the field. You run option to the boundary always. It doesn't. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. Your
I
intuition.
mean, literally, while I was watching
makes
it
you
live,
think.
it felt like they ran out of space.
Your intuition makes you think that you should always run it to the field. It's just that just, but it confuses people a lot. I had to educate a lot of people on this weekend and this week. It feels wrong, but the way numbers work, the way teams defend the boundary versus the field in college, that's the way you got to run the option.
Yeah, I appreciate your insight actually
There
on
you go.
that. I learned a little bit.
If I was in that situation, when I saw their formation, I thought that was a run look for sure. I thought they were going up the gut, especially with how Wazoo doesn't have will never have huge D linemen. So I thought just feed Jonah, put up the gut. Or so I would have been cool with running that, but for me in a gotta have it play, I always like to run a pass, so you have options. And I usually will run a man beater to the field, zone beater to the boundary. That's how I would run it.
Mm.
So yeah, you know, it there's a lot that went to that play call. I don't like it, but they must have seen something they liked all game because you have a couple in the bag that you're ready for that you see through the game that you're adapting. And I think Jed is right that it didn't get executed well. But I mean, he also does know that his O line is not very good, so you should expect some bad execution. So that's
Right.
my 2 cents on that play
You
call.
almost you owe it to yourself at that point to I mean, you gotta look yourself in the eye and say like, hey, where did we go wrong from an execution standpoint? And maybe your roster's just not in a place where, execution was ever gonna be very strong
I
there.
want him to get this crap out of the way this year, so he's doing it. That's for sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. So
But yeah,
um
that's something I always like to see is people learning that you're an option to the boundary. That's and sometimes you'll run it to the field for the curveball to keep them on their toes. But the orthodoxy, it's not just an orthodoxy; it's just how it's been ran, how it and what's been discovered to work is you run to the boundary. Because I mean, I played in that bullshit system, so I know.
yeah. There you go. There you go. So, let me see here. Sorry, I'm just checking something. So going into the
Thursday.
games
Oh,
Thursday.
first of all, I just
Yeah.
want to say it's pretty lonely at the top. At the top of both the college picks and the NFL picks.
You're
Pretty lonely.
tied with me at the top of NFL, to
I
be
don't think
clear.
so. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we're both
What?
15-17. Yeah. Because
That
I had a
shouldn't work out
3-game
that way.
lead and then you had 3-game.
Okay, I must have done my math wrong. Damn it.
Oh, you're fired, hot shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still at the top in college.
That's true. You are
Hey, man,
still
it's
at the
pretty
top.
lonely at the bottom.
Yeah, there's one person who's at the bottom of all of them. Sorry, Daniel.
First year.
That's all right.
Dude,
That is true.
it's been a rough start. I'm still confident in my NFL picks in the long run, but my college picks I think are just cooked, dude.
Let's go over our college picks though. I mean, look at
Oh yeah.
that.
So let's see. So from this past weekend, all of us were 500 or better this past weekend with our college
That's
picks. So
good.
that's
That's
pretty good. I think that's the first time that's been the case. Yeah,
Right.
that's the first time that's been the case. Yeah. So, 9-7, 8-8, 10-6. So pretty consistent
So we
across
can
the
go through the
board.
picks here, and then we could scroll through for any
So all
interesting
of us got
things.
K-State. Daniel, you got
Damn it!
Bama.
And
But then
Tyler Van
then we
Dyke's out
bounced
for
you
the
out by
year.
getting Oklahoma State.
I
Tyler
really
Van
thought
Dyke
Tulsa
out
was
for
going
the
to be
year.
hyped up, boys, and it didn't happen.
By the way, guys, Tyler Van Dyke is out for the year with an ACL.
It is. It is. Yep. Sad to see. Sad to see. South Carolina
Blew it. They blew
covered
it.
and should have won. Should have won, to be clear. That one DN that blindsided Nussmeier
That was
cost
a
his team the
bullshit
win.
call, man.
It was. I'm not going to disagree with you, but at the same time, it's the call the ref's
Is
going to
that
make.
was that the really good freshman defensive end who did that?
I don't think
But
so.
I'm blanking on his name. But like his freshman film so far is making me think, and I'm not sure about the body type here. But it reminds me of how Miles Garrett, as a true freshman at A&M, just blew by tackles. They can even touch him. That's what he reminds me of. Freshman Miles Garrett was pretty skinny too. He was defined, but he was skinny.
Let's see. CFB week 3. Oh, sorry.
That's a guy we're gonna be talking about in 2 more years.
Oh yeah. Arkansas State did cover.
Let's go, Butch Jones.
Butch Jones.
We believed,
Can't-
Beau. We believed.
Yeah, we would never pick against Butch Jones.
What's funny is, with the Rams getting so killed by injuries, they're gonna get Mason Graham now. Calling it.
What's
Would
that?
they go? Would they go for Mason Graham though? With after trading so much for Fisk,
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
he's.
We'll see how that
I
goes.
did. I'd say fuck it. He's so good. I'm just gonna go for it.
No reason not to take the most talented guy in the draft. I don't know. It depends on where they land, though. It's hard to say. But yeah, they're 0-2 and are getting worse every single week. Mizzou did not cover. Boston College hung tight.
They were
hung tight
winning.
with them. Yeah,
Dude,
they
BC's
were.
kind of good this year, man. I'm kind of happy for him.
BC's good. Yeah,
BC
BC
runs
dropped
a
out of
fun
unranked, but I
offense,
mean
man.
that was a good
They run a
performance.
fun
Honestly, they
offense.
honestly probably should have stayed ranked.
I don't know.
Um,
I think the only reason they were ranked was because they beat FSU, and FSU's 0-3 now.
That's true. It's not because they lost. It's because FSU is just not a quality win anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, who plays BC?
We'll see.
I guess we'll see, but shit, man. I kind of feel bad for him now.
Oregon State
Ugh.
got destroyed. Oregon finally
Honestly,
showed.
I think Boise State is a much better team than Oregon State.
No,
God damn.
Oregon finally showed something. So there you go. Miami, OU covers. In fact, I think they killed them. I think they killed Oklahoma.
Miami killed Ball State.
Yeah, OU killed Tulane. Miami killed Ball State.
34-19. Is that killing? I don't think that's killing in
34-19
in college football. No, because you can win 62-0.
Right. Notre Dame
Came out. I think they were up like how much in the first half? It was bad.
It was a lot. They looked pissed off. Yeah, 66-7. They looked pissed off. Utah did not cover against Utah State, surprisingly.
That was without Cam Rising. We should see.
That is true. That was Isaac Wilson as the starting quarterback. That name sound familiar?
Not really. You know why?
It's Zach's younger brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
Yep. So there you go.
Is he the same build?
Yeah, pretty much, honestly. He's this is going to be Rob's 2027 draft crush right
Oh
here.
my god. His eyes are definitely much. Look at that picture up at the top. Oh, that's Zach. That's literally Zach Wilson. Oh my god.
It's literally just Zach Wilson in the wrong jersey.
But look,
This is Zach
scroll up a
Wilson's
little bit
brother.
though.
What's that?
Look
Is
at
this
that.
Zach Wilson's brother?
This is Zach Wilson's
Look at
younger
that
brother.
fourth picture from the left.
Oh, this one?
Those eyes look very far apart. Norman Gene Pool, baby.
There you go. Yeah, this is Zach Wilson's younger brother. There
Watch
you
him
go.
make that same throw.
In his pro day. Gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder how Zach feels about his younger brother playing for the Utes.
Oh yeah, true.
That's crazy. Look at that. In this picture, they look pretty much identical.
Definitely looks skinnier.
Yeah, he's still a freshman. He'll pack on some weight.
I mean, Zach was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
That's rough for Sam Hewer not starting over a freshman. Ugh.
Right. Yeah, his college career is about wrapped up at this point. Oh
Ole Miss looks like a playoff team.
yeah. Well, the thing is, playoff team's not even like impressive anymore. Well, it's not to say it's not impressive, but it's not difficult. Well, it's not to say it's not difficult. It's not what it used to be. Is what I should say.
When Ewers got hurt again.
Yep.
Arch can scoot.
Yeah. Arch's a player, man. He's gonna be the starting quarterback next weekend too. So against UL Monroe. So take that how you will.
His hometown team.
Yeah, there you go. Georgia barely squeaked by against Kentucky. Like barely. Like honestly, if Mark Stoops easily, they could have won this game.
They should not have punted
better. Why did he punt? I don't get punting there at all.
Especially against the number one team.
Right. Why are you giving the ball back? Just dumb. And then Tennessee did cover against Kent State,
Nebraska.
Oh, sorry, Nebraska beat UNI.
Beating the Holmes. And Tennessee absolutely killed them. Bad,
Why
bad,
did
bad,
I?
bad, bad.
Why did I
You
not
thought the
pick?
spread was too big,
I
but
thought the spread was
what
too
was the
big.
score at halftime? It
Most
was.
of the time, it
I
is
think
too
they put up
big.
63 at halftime.
That's the thing is they beat that spread at halftime.
It was
And
71
and
nothing.
what's funny is Tennessee offered to do shorten the quarters.
Oh my! It was 37 nothing at the end of the first quarter. They almost beat it in the first quarter.
So Heupel uh offered to shorten the second half quarters, and the Kent State's coach said no.
Oh, I heard about that too.
That's a proud man right there. That's a proud man. I give him credit. The Kent State coach. I don't know who it is. I think we looked this up on
Oh,
the pod last week.
I got why the is UNLV ranked or not? They should be. They beat a Big 12 team on the road.
They did. I don't think they're
I'm
ranked.
telling you, I love UNLV, man. They're fun to watch. Brennan
Let me
Marion's
see.
that guy.
UNLV. Nope. UNLV is not ranked.
Brennan Marion's that guy.
Other games, other non-ranked games here. ASU Texas State was a really fun
That
one on
was
Thursday night.
fun. Texas
Yeah.
State. That's a G5 playoff team.
Yeah. And Scatabo had a great game, as always. It feels
Not
like.
really. Not really, actually. He was contained most of the game.
Really? Every time I was watching, he was breaking off a big run. But
Look
I
at
was
that.
going back
Oh,
and
that
forth.
South Alabama absolutely killed
How does a
Northwestern
team
State.
win 87 to 10?
I think they canceled, or I think they shortened or either called the game early. Fluff
Yikes.
Bothwell, rushing leader. That's not a good
Fluff
running back
Bothwell.
name.
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
a good running back name now. Fluff. Gosh.
Well,
That's rough.
Starts rolling.
Saturday night, KSU or not? Sorry,
We already talked
Friday
about both
night.
of these.
We already did, yeah. Already talked about all these ranked games. Florida State lost
Memphis
again to
beating
Memphis
Florida.
to Mike Norvell's old team.
That was awesome.
Yikes! Yeah, that
Hot
is
seat. That seat's heat.
That's a
They got to
toxic
bench DJU,
situation.
man. They got to bench
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah. NC State barely squeaking by against Louisiana Tech.
What's Louisiana Tech's mascot?
The Bulldogs.
Boring.
I know. Very generic, very boring. Cincinnati won the Battle of Southwest Ohio over Miami, Ohio. That's good. Hey,
Backyard
Texas Tech
brawl.
actually won. I said that North Texas might get more wrong. I was wrong. Texas Tech won.
Backyard brawl is the next interesting game here. Nothing to see. Keep scrolling.
Texas A&M beating
Hey,
Florida.
hey. Buffalo, Massachusetts is a big game, sir.
Okay.
A&M, Florida.
Backyard brawl. That was fun.
Florida. Wait, I just want to check how many. Wait, I know we're doing this every week. Oh, never mind. They beat Samford. They actually probably will beat Mississippi State. 'Cause Mississippi
State's bad.
That'll probably be their last win. Florida State.
UCF,
Okay, so
I don't think they'll lose to UCF, or unless the Gus bus rolls into Tallahassee.
let's see. Hey, there you go. Michigan State beat Prairie View A&M. Good for them.
Prairie View A&M, top tier school.
Top tier HBC band.
Let's see. Georgia Tech beat Virginia Military Institute. Good for them. Hey, the backyard brawl. There you go. It's a good game too.
It was a good game.
Yeah. Hit 2-0 against the Big 12, while they did need a 21-point comeback to beat Cincinnati. So
yeah.
Yo, that UConn game is a pretty low score for basketball, isn't it?
That's
yeah.
Oof, struggling with
this is like a first half time or scoreboard right here.
Yeah.
Some good defense being played. Shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, UConn, man, they thrive on that defense. The Dan Hurley defense, or I ever say, I think it's Hurley, right? Dan Hurley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lakers head coach, right?
Was gonna be.
So is basketball season starting or something?
Next month.
I think in next month, yeah. A few
you
weeks.
guys are already talking about that shit. Oh my god.
Why are we talking about basketball?
Hockey season starting next season or next month too.
I'm cool with that, but one of you guys in the chat were talking about it.
Oh no, I was just saying there was a meme that was the classic DeMarcus Cousins, like, it's getting ridiculous. I hope you all can see this because it's getting ridiculous.
Okay, I just saw
I remember that.
basketball.
interview.
I saw basketball talk and I tuned out.
Okay,
I do not believe in
it wasn't
basketball.
actually about basketball. It was just a meme
I'll
that
have to
became a
check it. I'll have
thing.
to check it. I'll have to
But
check
Bo,
Yeah.
I do remember when he actually gave that post game all those years
I
ago.
remember it was after he put up like 56 on Portland.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
Speaking of
Yeah.
memes, though, uh, what about that Costco guy's AI that I sent the other day?
I
Oh,
was
that shit
cursed.
freaked me out, dude.
I was cursed. It's cursed.
That was so good. Double chunk.
That shit was like
cookie.
brain rot cannibalism.
North Carolina, NC Central. I watched this game. My takeaway is Amarian Hampton's a freaking beast.
He's
He's
so
gonna be a guy we're
good.
gonna be talking about a lot in spring.
Is he draft eligible?
Mhm.
There's
Yep.
some good running backs.
It's a
this
good
year.
running back class if they all come out.
Hey, NFL is running more. No way,
let's
chance he
see.
doesn't come out now.
No, there's no way. There's no way. Jacoby Criswell. So actually, it's funny. They had Harrell's their starting quarterback to start. He got benched after 2 drives where they're down 7-0. Threw Jacoby Criswell in there. He was okay. He was pretty good. He was much better than Harrell was. Did his thing. So good for UNC. Let's see. Malik Murphy.
Speaking of quarterbacks, though, I said this in the chat, but I'm calling my shot. Jalen Milroe will be a Seattle Seahawk just because of the DeBoer Grubb connection. Let a Niner know.
Let a Niner know. That's actually pretty funny. I like Let a Niner know. That's pretty good.
Where's that from?
Let a
It's
naysayer.
let a naysayer know.
Naysayer know.
Let a naysayer know.
That's like his phrase or whatever. And N may or may not stand for naysayer.
Let a naysayer know.
That's the PC version.
That's very much the PC version. Yes. That is
and
the version they could say on ABC before a college football playoff game.
And you know, the only things I kind of want from it is the let a Niner know, and two, he does have some pretty freaky traits that like are the only thing it seems Schneider will draft in a quarterback. So cool. And you know, they're winning by a lot, but like I don't think he's looked particularly great. So I think we can snag him in the late teens, early 20s.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I mean, there's some good guards in this draft, though. So I don't know. Maybe with the O-line.
Let's see. Let a naysayer. I love Let a naysayer know, man. It's
Let a
so
Niner know.
Let a Niner.
That's the only reason I want it. That's the only reason I want it.
That's pretty good. Let's see. Anything
We're getting out of the
else
last week of shitty games until November.
Yeah.
Gardner Webb at Charlotte.
Shout out
You watch
Biff.
this game, Daniel?
Shout out Biff Poggi. Got
Every
a dub.
second of it. It was
We got to
he's
institute
so
the punishment. We got to institute the punishment for college football games too.
Watch a Charlotte game.
Watch. No, Charlotte's too good, probably.
No, they're bad, dude.
Wait, they
Biff's
beat
gonna get
Gardner
fired.
Webb.
What?
Biff's,
Watch Scrub.
hey, you know who Biff
SEC?
has a connection to?
What's that?
The Harbaughs. So
Oh, there you
he
go.
could be coaching for either the Ravens. He probably the Ravens because he's from Baltimore. Either next year he'll be either with the Ravens, the Chargers, or the Seahawks. And I'm hoping and praying he comes out. He comes out north to the Northwest.
San Jose State halfway to bowl eligibility. Let's go.
Who is?
San Jose State.
Shout out Western. They beat Middle.
Shout out Colorado.
Go Western. Beat Middle. That's their rivalry game.
Mississippi State losing by 24 at home to Toledo. Not a great look for the SEC.
Dude, I always thought Levy was a weird hire. It's like, oh no.
Yo, guys, actually,
Indiana.
I did watch a little bit of the Indiana UCLA
They
game.
killed UCLA.
I'm actually, dude, Indiana, they could be
They
something.
got a good head coach. Signetti's a good head coach.
Yeah.
Really good head coach.
The thing is, he'll probably not be there for long.
Dude,
no.
You know what, though? Indiana, if they get a single good football season, man, their students are going to love it. That's another basketball.
So, you know, the last good football season they had?
It's got to be a long time ago, no?
Beau, do you know what I'm doing?
Oh.
Pull up
When
the
was the last
photo.
time?
Pull up the photo. Daniel needs to see this because he might not know.
I don't know.
You know who this man is right here?
Oh, there you go.
Get that one that has the side angle.
This one right here. Insane.
Get the side
Insane
angle. Yeah,
reach.
there we go. That's our
That's
boy.
against
That
Penn
was our
State
last good
too.
season. That was 9 Indiana.
9
When
Indiana.
was that? Was that like 20?
2020,
2020.
yeah. If you notice, the stands are empty.
2020.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Honestly, look good for them though, man. They actually looked really good from what I saw.
Port.
Yeah.
Thank you.
UCLA is also pretty
Thank you
shit.
for
Though, don't get me
MPJ.
wrong.
Thank you for MPJ. Imagine going from Tampa to Indiana because you're so under recruited. But I mean, the ripple effect though, if Tennessee didn't fire what's his name? Who was their head coach before Heupel?
Or what's his name? Jeremy Pruitt?
Pruitt. If because MPJ was committed to Tennessee. Sheridan was a coach at Tennessee, was his guy. They got fired and they brought in someone else other than MPJ. And then MPJ went to Indiana with Sheridan. That's a fun ripple effect, though. Tennessee
Man,
probably was relevant.
Sheridan's really built. Sheridan's only been successful when Mike Penix has been his quarterback.
Can you blame him?
Right, I guess.
I generally think Sheridan. Once MPJ is starting, Sheridan's gonna be in Atlanta. Yeah, Sheridan was his guy. Sheridan was his guy,
Maybe.
from what I knew.
Um.
Ooh, Rocky Mountain rivalry or whatever.
Oh yeah, Colorado had a
Showdown,
big
throwdown.
blowout win, and what?
They were passing late to pad stats.
Yeah,
That's
and
that's the most
Shador refused to shake Braden's hand after the game.
Yeah. It's like he's so talented, but that kind of idiocy is getting him pushed down, man.
It's like he invites toxicity. He likes being
Like,
toxic. He
part of me
enjoys
was
it.
always like, oh, it's his dad that's bringing all the attention on him. But like then he does stuff like that. It's like
he's got to
He
find
just
the perfect
enjoys
timing for these kinds of things, guys.
That's true. He's always looking for perfect timing, man.
Love these puns, bro. It's the
that's
great
pretty
thing
good.
about
That's
talking
pretty
about the
good.
Buffs, man, is making the perfect timing puns. It's too easy, bro.
It's like
Classic
like
Big 12 game ends with a one point UCF victory as well.
Shadur's draft
That draft
uh
process is gonna be crazy,
process
man.
and
Because it's
just
funny because
figuring out where he's gonna.
everything people said about Caleb is actually true for
Yes,
sure.
yes. I mean, it's like trying to find out where he's going to go is going to be the most complex and interesting thing ever. And it's going to be so fun. It's going to be the draft
Oh man.
process, it's going to get so much hype this year, too. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to have a bunch of stuff about Travis and Shadur. And, like, you know what I'm praying for is a Shadur big time draft fall, like Aaron Rodgers level. He's just sitting there in the green room. Coach Prime is tweeting out a storm or interviewing out a storm on this with NFL Network, like they're interviewing him while he's falling. That would be probably the greatest television of all time.
I want
Is a Shadur
another
fall.
draft where we don't know who's going first overall.
When's the last
And I
time we
think
had
this
that?
one might be it. So I was thinking, so I think Trevon Walker in 22 would qualify for that. But
No. I thought we were pretty sure about that. I think we were as sure as
wait,
Trevon.
I'll tell you what. I know what one is. So I'll go back. 24, Caleb, we knew. 23, Bryce, we knew.
We were pretty solid, but there was some iffiness. But
20,
I wouldn't categorize that as we didn't know.
22, Trevon Walker. I think everyone knew about a couple days before. I think it became like official a few days before. 21, Trevor, we'd known for years.
Yep.
20, Burrow, we'd known.
For months, yeah.
19, Murray, we'd known for a few months.
Yeah, the big decision for him was baseball or football.
Yeah, once he made the baseball or football decision, he was Kingsbury's guy. The answer is 2018, Baker Mayfield.
Yes. Yep, that's it. because everyone
We
thought
need
Darnold, right?
another draft like that.
Some people had Darnold. Some people, there's a dark horse in that one. Do you remember who the dark horse was?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, there was some Josh
And
Allen
that would
talk.
have been the correct pick in hindsight.
And you know who was trying to trade to get to pick one and take Josh Allen?
Seattle.
Seahawks were trying to trade Russ to the Browns to get Josh Allen. Isn't that crazy?
Yep, I heard about that. Yep.
That is kind of crazy. Man, what could have been?
Pete would have
Could've
wasted
been.
his ass, that's for sure.
Yeah.
His OC would have been Brian Schottenheimer.
That's true.
And Brian
You can't be
Schottenheimer's a
much
really
worse
good
than
guy.
Dorsey was
He's
for
a
them.
really good guy. I have nothing bad to say about Brian Schottenheimer, the person. And honestly, I liked Brian Schottenheimer better than Waldron's offense. I'll say it.
So 2018.
It was a bad offense, but at least he knew what he was doing with it. In theory, Waldron's offense could be good, but he does not know what he's doing with it. All the Bears fans hating on Waldron is very fun right now.
They finally come around.
Oh, and I've been seeing one of our favorite videos circulating recently.
The
JSN
Waldron
interview.
heads. Oh, the JSN interview.
And
It's
they're
just
like,
like
JSN knew. He was right.
He was right.
You see what Mad Dog called Jackson Smith and Jigba today?
What do you call him? I didn't
He
see.
called him like Jackson Smith and Jigga Uga or something like that. It was really bad.
Mad Dog kind of makes me mad, man. Ironically, it makes me mad. I don't know. Something about his energy. It gives off too much angry New Yorker energy.
Yeah.
I guess that's
for
his whole shtick, but I don't know. It kind of annoys
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. We just don't get the culture, I guess.
We just don't get the culture. I don't know.
Hey, big rivalry here. Florida International versus Florida Atlantic.
That's right. FAU pulled it out. Shout out Trey Hendrickson's alma mater.
That's right.
Um,
Zubiri Mobley. That's a good name.
That's a great name. That's a running back name right there. Jarquez Hunter for Auburn. That's a running back name right there.
Clovez Humphreys. Tiaquilian Mims.
Malik Sherrod.
Malik Sherrod. That's a good one.
AC
Bryson Washington.
That's pretty good.
Elijah Jackson Anderson. The law firm. We got a law firm again.
Anthony Sambucci. Who's he play for? Probably
Anthony Shambusi. Where's he at?
Western Michigan, Bethune-Cookman.
Western Michigan, Bethune-Cookman.
What's Bethune-Cookman?
Western Michigan.
Shout out my oldest sister who attended Western Michigan.
I know some people went to
There you go.
Western. Go Broncos.
Kalamazoo's actually pretty nice college town.
Kalamazoo, yeah. A lot better than Ypsilanti. They got some awesome college town names. Ypsilanti and Kalamazoo.
Dude, my old preschool teacher from way back in the day, she was from Ypsilanti.
For
There you
her.
go.
For her. You know what's funny is you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Shout out Daniel's old preschool teacher.
Wait, where's Bethune-Cookman from?
I think it's in. I want to say it's in.
I'm gonna say Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like an East Coast
Swag?
school.
They're playing a lot of
Swag.
Southwestern schools. Where's Bethune-Cookman at? I should know this. I want to say it's Louisiana.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I
I
can
got
see that.
Wikipedia,
Probably
I
like
don't
a
know,
Catholic school.
It's in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Never mind,
Wow,
there you go.
I did not know that.
All right.
Graduation rate is 32%.
Oof.
Oh,
Rate
Ooh.
5%.
yikes.
Private, historically black university that is affiliated with the United Methodist Church.
Methodist.
There you go. That makes sense. Other games: Maryland, Virginia. Maryland won. Is that a
Cal,
rivalry? I
SDSU.
feel like that should be a
Cal
rivalry.
Twitter has been
Cal Twitter's
absolutely
going crazy right now.
on
Cal Twitter's hilarious.
fire. I never even knew about this. They've been awesome, man.
Cal Twitter's been so
The
funny,
woke-
man.
Doak Wolker or Woke
No, not
Walker?
Woke Docker. Woke Docker.
Woke Docker.
Or Woke Walker. Yeah.
The Cal Twitter's been great. They're like renaming every school in like the area.
It's like
Kamala
an
Harris
army. It's like an
Elementary.
army of bears in like old Russian Soviet
Yeah.
uniforms.
Oh my God. Cow Twitter's been so good. But here's
Yeah,
a funny stat I saw though. You know who?
yeah,
So they're playing FSU this week.
yeah.
Justin Wilcox is winless against winless teams
That's a
after
stat
week
right
one.
there.
After week
That's
one.
a stat right there. That's a stat and a half right
Cal's been
there.
living the meme dream this year because like Justin Wilcox had to tell people to stop throwing stuff on the field on the ref's
Um,
microphone.
yeah, there you go. All right, we don't have to talk about New Mexico State, Fresno State.
All
All
right, let's
right,
get to picks.
boys.
Let's get to picks,
Let's
and
get to
then we can just
picks.
roll.
So I'm gonna go through this. South Alabama, App State. Fun.
Classic S matchup right here. Stanford, Syracuse. Look at all
Same
those
logo,
S's.
just one as a tree in it.
True.
That's a fun Friday slate.
All right.
Watch San Jose is going to beat Wazoo. Watch it happen.
San Jose State's a good G5 school, man. Anyways, but we gotta talk Illinois, Nebraska. So Nebraska's walking in here with Dylan Raiola and all the hype in the country on their side. Illinois is walking in here with I don't know, what are they walking in here with? I feel like we talked about one of their games earlier this year. Am I
I
crazy?
say, weren't
Yeah,
they?
but they weren't ranked. It was against not
Uh,
Duke,
Kansas.
Kansas. Yeah.
Didn't they? They lost to Kansas, I thought. Or
No,
maybe they beat
they
them.
beat Kansas.
No, they beat Kansas. What am I saying? Wait, no,
That's
they
why they're
didn't.
ranked.
Hold on. I'm going crazy. Hold on.
They beat Kansas. They beat Kansas.
I believe you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they beat Kansas. Why was Kansas ranked against was Kansas ranked when they played UNLV?
They were. They're not UNLV. They were ranked when they played Illinois.
Oh, never mind, never mind. Yeah, never mind. You're right. Never mind.
I
For
remember
some
because I
reason I
remember
thought
we made
Kansas
picks for
ranked
that
last
game
week.
too.
That's right. Okay. So Illinois is going to Nebraska. Take on the Cornhuskers. As the current leader and also last week's winner, Rob, you get to pick who goes first.
This is a tough one. A lot's weighing on me on this one.
You don't have to pick first. You get to pick who picks first.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, this is so mean. I feel like I'm singling someone out. I would just go Beau, so we just get a nice left to right.
All right. I like it. This one, and I agree, this one's tough actually. Illinois got a good defense. They were actually able to shut down Kansas' offense pretty effectively, holding them only 17 points, was pretty good with all the talent that Kansas has on that side of the ball. At the same time, Nebraska's rolling, has a much better quarterback in this matchup. Got good against Colorado. Again, I don't know, we don't think super highly of Colorado, but they killed them, which I have to weigh into account here. 7.5's not a crazy college football line. It's not small, but it's not crazy. Nebraska at home. I'm taking the Huskers, man. Daniel.
Taking Nebraska. Yeah, I got to take Nebraska as well. I like them coming into this game.
This is a tough one for me because you got Nebraska with a lot of hype right now, and then you got a tough, classic Big Ten kind of grinded out team, well coached. That maybe their game plan is, hey, we're gonna keep this tight, we're gonna keep it ground and pound. But then you got a Friday night game too, so that's always tough on the road team. So maybe I'm just thinking on outdated Pac-12 stuff, because travel time isn't as big a factor for Big Ten legacy
Nebraska,
teams.
Illinois is not exactly it's not a road trip. It's you
like
gotta
an hour
hop
and a
on a
half
plane
flight.
for that. Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna go Nebraska,
There you
and I
go.
think they barely cover.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe
Ohio
backdoor cover. Backdoor cover. That's what I'm saying.
Backdoor cover. I like it. They only got to win by a touchdown and a half. So there you go. Ohio State, Marshall. Actually, hold on. Any other games you want to talk about before San Jose State, Washington State, we just covered. Okay, so then San Jose State, Marshall. Or sorry, Ohio State Marshall, second Marshall mention of the pod, by the way. Ohio State favored by 40.5 over the Thundering Herd. Daniel, you're leading this one off.
I'm gonna take Ohio State to beat the spread, man, and I'm probably gonna hate myself after I make this pick because Marshall will somehow make it semi-competitive.
All right, Rob.
Ohio State.
Yeah,
I
me too.
don't- I don't trust
Ohio
Charles
State
Huff.
is still my national championship.
I don't trust Charles Huff.
Yep. There you go.
I hope we're right, man.
Clemson, NC State. Clemson favored by 20 right now at home. Which may seem like a lot, but NC State are confirmed frauds. Clemson's still ranked though, but they're also at home and they do really well in ACC home games typically. So, anyways, go ahead, Rob.
I think NC State's going to cover. This feels like a Dave Dorn win to me.
I also agree. I know I just talked down NC State and also talked up Clemson.
20 is just too big. 20 is just too big.
20 is too big for, again, I don't think a great Clemson team. Like, shoot, I don't know if they'll get to 20. I mean, no, they'll get to 20. I don't know if they'll get to like 30, and then it's hard to hold NC State under 10.
I'm trying to think of a good Davo religion joke right now.
Go ahead. Daniel, make your pick while Rob thinks of one.
Your arguments for NC State are compelling, but I also think they're massive fucking frauds and they're gonna lay an egg. I like Clemson to just barely beat that spread.
There you go. There you go. Our first
You
differentiation.
guys talk about beating a 20-point spread? Or no,
And I kind of have to
20-point spread. We're
considering
talking about covering the
games
world with
behind.
Jesus' love.
Yeah, I'm a lot of games.
I don't care about covering the spread. I just care about covering my never mind. I lost
Oh.
it. Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
It's tough to pick up on the spot.
Yeah, I credit to the people that can, man. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Iowa State, Arkansas State. Here we go. So Iowa State favored by 22 at home against the team that just covered against Michigan on the road. Arkansas State pulling some tough road.
Iowa
games.
State is ranked for
Yeah,
what?
They beat Iowa.
Okay. I guess.
Let's see. How much was
I
the
think Iowa
Michigan
State, we
game?
flipped, we
Oh,
flipped
they
the
only
linemen.
lost by 10 at Michigan. Now, I think we all agree that Michigan are frauds, but I mean, I don't think Iowa State's that
Coach
great
Jones,
either. So
baby.
give me Arkansas State.
Coach Jones.
Give me Arkansas State. Daniel.
It's a pretty big spread for this game. I'm also take Arkansas State.
Here's my logic here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming off against a really physical team, a team with a star defensive tackle. My guess is they might be a little beat up coming off after that. You know, they probably got beat up a little bit, and you're having to fly again. So I'm gonna go. Iowa State covering, just because of that.
There you go. Next up. Oh wait, also to talk about some games. Honestly, Florida, Mississippi State. That's a punishment game.
Daniel,
there.
you gotta watch that game.
Daniel, you gotta watch Florida, Mississippi State. 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Fuck, dude. What channel is it on?
It's on
ESPN.
ESPN. Oh my gosh, they're putting that on ESPN. Oh, it's on Stream East for sure.
Florida, Mississippi State. Ugh.
That's gonna be
I'll let y'all know how that game goes. That's
That's gonna be a rough watch, man. Is because Blackway's not starting for some ridiculous reason.
Really? I thought Mertz was out.
I thought I saw somewhere that he's not out for this week.
Dang. All right, there you go. Charlotte, Indiana, Nova, Maryland, JMU, North Carolina. Hey, that one might be kind of fun.
Not
Houston,
seeing anything too interesting
Cincy,
here until Iowa State.
Kansas, West Virginia. Yeah, that one might be
Oh,
kind of
okay.
interesting.
That could be
It's
good.
not bad. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
St.
then we move to
Francis,
Iowa
PA
State.
at Eastern.
Hey, they're back.
What's St. Francis's? They're probably the Saints, I bet. But let's see what mascot they are.
Red
Red
Flash. That's kind of
Flash.
sick, actually.
Okay.
That's unique. That's unique. I
I
like
like
that.
it.
Wait, hold on. I need to look at their schedule real fast.
You know whose eyes
So
were
St.
flashing red?
Francis. Oh man, Kent State, brother.
You lose to Dayton in
They
Central
lose to
Kentucky,
Dayton and
but
Central
you beat
Connecticut,
Kent
but beat
State.
Kent State.
I mean, you know who had red flashing before their eyes? Kent State. It was the golden flashes versus the red flash.
That's true, and the Red Flash won. I didn't even think about that. That's pretty funny. Good point. Good point.
Those were my high school
Let's
colors, red and gold.
and gold. All right.
Technically scarlet, but
Shout out Newport. Let's see. Iowa State, Arkansas State, Coastal Virginia, Temple. Man, these rough set of early games. Oh, we got a fun little 12:30 slate here, though.
that is.
All right,
Look at
let's
that.
talk about it. So
I
this runs
think
all the way through NIU. So, Penn State. So
48.5.
Daniel, you're leading this one off. So Penn State, 48.5-point home favorites over our friends
What
Kent
was this?
State.
Only half a
Fucker.
point less.
I hate this game.
Kent State keeps popping up, man.
Fucking God, bro. I hate this game so much. Dude, I'm going to pick Penn State, and I'm going to rue that choice. Give me Penn State.
Rob?
Man, Kent State's so bad this year. Don James is rolling in his grave. Give me Penn State.
Yeah, I live by a saying, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Or no, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I will not be fooled again by Kent State. Give me Penn State.
Please let Kent State pull off the upset, please.
But it's
If
not
Rob's picking Penn State, then I'm a little more confident that that's a good pick.
and there's no way I can pick Kent State after last week. Ever. No, granted, I think Tennessee's a lot better than Penn State, but
But still, bro, that was disgusting.
that was horrifying.
65 points at halftime.
Yes.
Man.
That was rough, brother. That was rough. They almost covered in the first quarter. It was 37-0 at the end of the first quarter.
I don't fucking know that.
So yeah, USC Michigan. So our second ranked versus ranked get Michigan at home in this one, but USC is coming in at as 5.5-point favorites. Coming big classic Big Ten matchup here. Rob, you're leading this one off.
Lock of the week, USC covering. Lock of the week. Take 5.5 to the bank.
Yeah, I agree. I think Michigan's just not very good, honestly. I think Michigan's gonna be unranked after this one. Daniel?
Michigan, more like Michigan.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. And then next up here, LSU, 24.5-point home favorite. I believe home favorites. Yep, home favorites against UCLA. UCLA coming off a throttling at the hands of Indiana. Now gets to play LSU. Now, granted, we've talked about how maybe LSU is not quite the team they used to be. At the same time, UCLA is hot trash. Might be the worst team in Power 4. Give me LSU. Ding.
Yeah, give me LSU. UCLA's not that team.
Mr. Rob.
Yeah, this is another big lock right here. I going to Death Valley. Oof.
Yeah. Oh, and I
Oof.
forgot Mississippi State is a thing. Never mind. They're not the worst team in the Power 4. Ugh. Imagine a Mississippi State UCLA game.
Jeez.
That's rough. I don't even like to imagine that. Miami, Ohio, Notre Dame. Notre Dame coming in as 28-point home favorites. Last time they played home against a MAC team, it didn't go so well.
You're talking about the ranked Huskies?
Talking about the ranked Huskies, that's right. Hey, at least there's one of them. It's not
damn.
UConn.
Ouch.
Notre Dame home. Bless you.
Sorry about that, boys. I know Beau
Alright.
had that great timing on his sneeze muting earlier, but I wasn't prepared.
It's all good. It's all good. Notre Dame, home favorites. Daniel, you're leading us off.
Oh my, Notre Dame, bro. You know, Notre Dame is that one team. Whatever I think they're gonna do, pick the opposite. I think they're somehow gonna blow out Miami of Ohio, which means Miami of Ohio is gonna cover. So it's gonna be Miami of Ohio.
Miami is a
There you
pretty
go.
good team. Well coached last year.
And also, like, I feel like Notre Dame's the type of team, like, yeah, they'll blow out Purdue and then they'll just go back to, they'll probably win this game. But I don't know if it's going to be my more of the 28.
Miami, Ohio. 0-2 Miami, Ohio. It's only
Uh-oh.
28 points is a big spread, though.
See, here's why I think you might be struggling a little bit this year in the college football picks. You gotta pick with no fear, Daniel. Gotta be fearless.
Dude,
I'm
I've
taking
been
Notre
picking
Dame.
with no fear the first couple weeks. I picked the wrong upsets, and the upsets that do happen is when I pick the favorite team.
that's that's pretty fair. It can live by the sword, die by
Man.
the sword,
I've,
my
I've
friend.
been picking fearless.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I'm not,
All
I'm not,
right.
I'm not getting in my way so far.
I wish
I
we
don't want to be cowardly and just pick with Rob, but I'm not making them. I said with Kent State, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Notre Dame, don't make me look like a fool because I'm picking you.
I
Honestly,
just kind of am
picking with
basing it
Rob
off how
though
they
is the right
played last
strat.
year or last week.
Now again, I guess Notre Dame already has fooled me twice because I also didn't get them on. I picked with them Northern Illinois. I picked against them Purdue.
Oof.
I'm picking with them Miami, Ohio. So this is the
Oh
third
shit, they're gonna
time.
lose. They're gonna lose to Miami, Ohio now.
I know, right? Which will be a big win for Daniel. So you know what? Maybe I'm rooting for that. Louisville, Georgia Tech. Actually, are there any other games? Nope. Yeah, we're still in the 12:30. So yeah, Louisville, Georgia Tech. Louisville coming in as 10.5 point favorites against the previously ranked Yellow Jackets. Rob, you're leading us off.
Louisville's a good team, man. They're a good team. I'm taking them. Hard place to pull.
Louisville.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's a neat stadium.
Yeah.
That's what I like to go to.
Georgia Tech. I know Georgia Tech lost to Syracuse, right?
Yep.
Kyle McCord's
Oh,
balling right now, though. I can't lie. Let's see. Hold on. I need to
oh,
look at
that was 2 weeks ago.
it was Georgia Tech's 3-1 2 weeks ago. I mean 35. It's Georgia State though. Barely beat FSU. Week 0 is weird though.
That was in Ireland.
10.5. Yeah, I'm right on the fence with this one. It's tough.
Those odds makers know what they're doing.
Oh man. How's Louisville been doing against their schedule? 62, 49, 14. Ooh, they play Notre Dame next week. That'll be fun.
Kind of a fool's gold schedule up to this point.
Yeah, they haven't played much. They have not played much. At the same time, you can only play the teams in front of you, and they're
Uh,
outscoring opponents 100 and
I'm just a Jeff Brome head.
113 to or 100, sorry, 111 to 14. That's pretty good. Screw it. Give me Yellow Jackets. They're gonna backdoor cover this.
I think with how Georgia Tech's going to want to play, I could see that happen.
All right, Daniel, you're up.
I don't even know, man. This is a. So I think Georgia Tech's good, but Louisville's been pretty good to this point. Fuck it, I'm gonna take Louisville.
All right, there you go. I'm lone wolf in this one. Um, Northern Illinois, Buffalo. Northern Illinois, 14-point favorites at home. Buffalo's bad.
I can't believe we have to pick this game.
I also honestly don't know if Northern
I do
Illinois is
not
any
like
good.
picking FCS games.
They're not FCS, they're Group of 5.
They're the MAC.
You mean Maction? Maction is the most beautiful
They're so
sport.
bad of a conference they have to play on Tuesdays.
I think they're so good of a conference they own Tuesdays, is what you're looking for. Yeah, I really don't know. I think Buffalo's really bad, but I also don't really know what to expect from Northern Illinois at this point. Yeah, are they really bad though? They lost 38-0.
The Buffalo Bulls. Confused with
Give
the
me
Buffalo
I'll
Bills.
just go NIU. I'm just going NIU. Daniel.
The Buffalo Bills, man. How could you pick against them? Against
Bulls.
a college team.
It's an NFL team against a college team.
Yeah, that's the joke. Bulls, Bills. Anyway, I don't even know, man. Give me. NIU's ranked.
Yeah.
What?
That's why we're picking them. They beat Notre Dame and they got ranked for it.
They actually ranked the MAC team. Oh, I think Toledo got ranked a little bit last year.
Who's Northern Illinois played to get ranked other than Notre Dame, obviously?
Oh,
Western
no.
Illinois. They really ranked him off of one game. They ranked him off of one game. That's actually hilarious. I can't lie.
NIU. Fuck it. We're at home.
I'm going NIU. I'm going chalky here. I'm just going to pick the favorite because I don't like picking a G5 game.
It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. Alrighty. Utah, OSU.
Does
Oklahoma
Cam Rising
State,
play?
sorry. I believe I think so.
This is the burger flipper versus burger flipper game.
Wait, who's leading this one off? Is it me? Wait,
No, it's
LSU,
Daniel.
Notre Dame. Oh no, it's Daniel. Yeah, okay,
But,
so
Beau,
Utah
this is
2-point
This is
road
burger
favorites.
flipper versus burger flipper.
Wait, what?
Cam Rising versus Shane Bowman. Both
Oh.
7-year seniors.
Oh yeah. You're right. 7th-year seniors. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. These guys were true freshmen when we were true freshmen.
Oh.
That is crazy, man.
Where did Cam Rising start?
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just Horns. There you go.
They lost a lot of good quarterbacks to the portal, man.
They did. Maybe they got or no, they never lost Ewers. They got
Wait,
back
no,
Ewers.
I was thinking Ewers left for some dumb reason. Never mind. I'm wrong.
He was committed to him for a while, then he flipped to OSU, and then he went back to Texas.
That was a weird commitment because he reclassified too.
Yeah, he did. He reclassified as soon as NIL became legal.
Don't blame him.
Yeah. Anyways, Daniel, you're leading us off. OSU, Utah.
I think Oklahoma State's a good team this year so far. I like what I see from them, so I want to take them to cover it.
I like it. Robbie.
You know, when it comes to a game like this, I think of star power versus star power. Who's got the more star power?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's got to be Oklahoma State. But like Oklahoma State's so weird, but like I guess they come to play for the big ones. So, and it's in Stillwater. So
Agreed. We're going chalky here. I'm taking Ollie Gordon in the points.
Ollie Gordon hasn't been great this year, man.
Yeah, but like you said, star power. Ollie Gordon in the points. Let's see. Mizzou, Vanderbilt. Mizzou only 20.5-point favorites at home against Vandy. Maybe a little bit of a surprise. Oh wait, hold on. We might have missed talking about some other games. Hold on.
Yes.
Any fun games? Auburn, Arkansas, Rutgers, Virginia Tech.
Go Pens, Youngtown.
Hey, Arizona State, Texas Tech. Texas Tech has another opportunity to try to prove they're a competent college football team.
They're
There you
not
go.
winning
There's
that one. I'll tell you that right
another really bad Power
now. Hey,
4
Houston
team.
Christian. That was that one D lineman that we thought was funny.
Oh, Jalen Hunt.
Felix Hunt.
Hey, he was the round 3 pick, brother.
I still can't believe he went for round 3. That's how bad that edge class was.
Duke and then Duke, Middle Tennessee. Okay. All right. Now we're caught up. Vandy, Mizzou. I
You guys aren't
believe
middleheads.
Rob.
I'm gonna go Mizzou here.
Mizzou
Bounce
cover.
back.
I agree. I also, don't trust Vandy yet.
Someone's copying the master.
I think we've got 3 differences
I
at
know,
this point. I can
I'm
get
just
back
messing
into
with
it.
you. I'm just
No,
messing with
no. We actually only have 2 differences. Never mind. I cannot make up the differences if as of right now.
you. Well, I mean, don't even think about that though, because that removes the fun.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're
yeah.
right. You're right. I'm just picking with my heart right
Pick
now.
your art, pick your conscience. Yep.
Yeah. All right, or Daniel.
You know what? I'm gonna pick with my conscience too, boys. You ready for this?
Anchors
You
up.
picking Vandy?
Anchors up.
I'm picking Mizzou.
You played us. You played us.
What's Mizzou's thing? You got anchors. Oh, it's MIZZOU. I remember because I saw like a comedian bit. It was like talk about the Big 12 slogans. It's like getting people that are fans of those schools to chant them out. It's like Rock Chalk and Go Pokes. It's like any Mizzou fans. What do you say? MIZZOU. Yep, that's not how you spell Mizzou or Missouri. Oh, so
TCU, SMU, Dallas. Hard to Dallas round.
that's a big rivalry.
There's
First round.
got to be a name for that, right?
Oh, there definitely is. I just don't know it.
The Sonny Dykes Bowl.
Yeah, for real.
Um,
USF at South Florida, big road trip.
yeah. Wait, USF at Miami,
Or
you mean? Or Miami at
Miami
USF.
at USF.
Yeah, and that's a ranked game, so we're talking about it.
Hey, there.
And it's at Raymond James.
Ooh, that
Miami 16
they
and a half.
fixed the line there. Actually, I think
Yeah.
that might be actually a similar line to Alabama. What was Alabama's line against
No,
them?
Alabama's was like 31, I think.
No.
Yeah, Alabama's
no.
is 31. Yeah.
Oh, they fixed
agree.
that spread. Jeez.
I'm going Miami. I think they're really, really good, man. Daniel.
Yeah, Miami train keeps rolling, boys. That's a good fucking team, dude.
Miami's looking so good, man. I'm going
Miami, honestly, dark horse for a natty.
No, Mario's
That's
gonna blow it.
bold.
Mario's
That's
gonna
bold.
blow it.
They're good, man.
Mario's
They
gonna
are.
blow it. Cam Ward's gonna do something stupid in a big game.
at the very least they could.
I think Cam Ward's not gonna be in that first batch of quarterbacks taken, but I think it goes in the teens in the first round.
He's
Kind of
dude,
JJ Bonick's area.
Who's the first batch? Is it Beck and yours?
Back in yours and whatever happens with Shadur.
Shadur is such a wild card, man. I could see any
He's the
sort of thing.
ultimate
I could see him
wild card.
balling out of the
Wild
first round. I
card,
could see him going
bitches.
first overall.
Yeehaw!
Dude, I honestly can say, and it's been a long time, and we'll get more clarity come April, but if you told me right now Shadur doesn't get picked in the first round, I could see it. If you told me right now he goes first overall, I could see it.
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
bet he goes to the Dallas Cowboys.
But they just
I bet
paid
he wants
Dak. They just
so
paid
bad.
Dak.
Matter. He develops under Dak.
Oh, that would be so insufferable. That would be so insufferable. I want to see it.
Goodness.
That's the thing. Imagine him with Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy.
If they
Jerry
didn't pay
Jones
Dak,
is
I
like-
could have seen it.
Jerry Jones is getting to Biden senility right now, man.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott making $60 million a year.
I would be so bummed because Jerry Jones is so much more hateable than Stephen Jones. We need a good heel.
I think
That's
Jerry
funny.
Jones is just more of a meme, to be honest with you.
In 2019, I jokingly named that was the original round of Dak Prescott contract, and like I made a joke. I named my fantasy football team "Pay Dak 40 million."
Ah!
5 years later, and he's getting a $60 million contract.
Oh, man.
Oh, you love inflation, man. You love the salary cap boom. You love TV deals.
Just love our American addiction to this amazing sport.
Yep. Anyways, next up here. Are we on next step yet? No, we're not quite on next step yet. Northwestern Washington. Washington's first Big Ten game.
-10.5.
We're here, boys. We're 10.5 point favorites. Wow. No respect for the Northwestern Wildcats.
They are on their backup.
That's true. UConn,
Cal,
FAU, Florida
Florida
State,
State.
Cal. Oh, Woke Campbell Stadium. Is it gonna happen?
Please let it happen. I
I would say I would pick Cal right now too. I would
don't
pick Cal.
trust. I don't trust Wilcox, man.
It's true. He's like you said. He's never beaten a winless team.
Won this team not in week 1, but FSU favored by less than 3. That means that on a neutral field, dude, going from California to Florida is rough. That's rough.
True. That's true. Any other games we're talking about?
Hey, Florida A&M and Troy. Tulsa, Louisiana. Dude, Tulsa's going to beat Louisiana Tech. I'm calling it, bro. It's going to happen.
You put money on it.
All right, here we go. Tennessee, Oklahoma. That's fun.
It's like
Tennessee,
betting on
Oklahoma.
fourth
Here we go.
division soccer.
There we go. This is the SEC on ABC game.
That's
Usually there's
fun
2,
one.
right? I think the other one, well, UCLA's LSU's the other one. Ugh. All right. Also, I noticed this. I picked up on this a few weeks ago. ABC and ESPN have different like different scoreboards now.
Do they
Why?
really?
Yeah. Like there's an SEC on ABC one, and then there's a regular ESPN one that they've had for the past couple of years.
Interesting.
It's like, yeah, wait, hold on, let me show you. Hold on. ABC CFB scoreboard.
Oh, score bug.
Yeah, score bug, sorry. Yeah, so this is the new one that you have for ABC
Yeah,
games.
you're right.
But like the ESPN one is just the old regular one. So like the ESPN one still looks like this, but ABC games look like this now.
The new one feels like very like early 2000s futuristic.
Yeah.
I don't
This one,
love
I
it's a
like
little
this
too
one,
neon.
man.
That's probably why.
I like this one. It's just it gets the job done. It's
I
got the
like this.
logo.
I like
got the
Foxes.
word.
I like Foxes.
Foxes is trying to Foxes feels like a NFL street kind of. Which if you like
If
that,
Fox
cool.
got rid of the cartoony logos, it'd be better.
Yeah, which is why I think it just
I
feels
like
like
just
NFL
the
street.
overall
You know,
like look of the score bug and the shape.
now that I've had a few weeks to get used to it, I hated the new CBS score bug when they used it in the Super Bowl. It's grown on me in recent weeks. I think it's fine now.
Oh, the
What's the new
CBS
one?
scoreboard from last year was cleaner.
I haven't watched.
I did like the old one. I like the old one.
Which one?
The old CBS score bug versus the new one.
Show them to me. I want to see
Oh,
because I don't
okay,
watch
yeah,
it much CBS.
Like CBS has always had clean scoreboards.
I like Fox's current NFL one, man.
Fox's current one just feels too like bulky to me. I don't know.
Maybe,
So here's the new one. I did not like this during the Super Bowl,
yeah.
but in the past couple like
What's the old one?
so the old one was this one where I mean
That one was good,
I
man.
like that better.
this one.
It's
I
so
like that
clean.
better. And let's pull up the current Fox one. Yeah, I like the older one better.
My favorite Fox score bug was the one from 2011.
Okay, I don't that one. No, not as much as the one that they had for the first time in the 2020 Super Bowl. I like that one.
This one? Yeah, this
Yeah,
one was fine.
I
This
like
one's
that
just
one.
too bulky, I think.
Yeah, the new one's too bulky. I agree.
Wait, go to the Patriots Falcons one.
Patriots Falcons. Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's my favorite score bug that Fox has had.
Yeah,
Eh,
this one from back
eh.
when we were like middle school. I like the old
Yeah.
middle school Fox ones. This one I never liked this one.
Yeah,
These
fine.
ones from this was like when I first started getting into football. This was the Fox score.
I like
bug.
that
That
older
one.
kind of oval CBS one too.
I know what you're talking about. This Fox one I hated. This Fox one was so bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
boring.
bad.
It's boring.
I feel like CBS has always had the best score bugs, to be honest.
Yeah, here you go. Here's all the. Oh, never mind. These aren't all of them. These are just.
That's a good number. I like that NBC one.
NBC's
Oh
has
yeah.
some good score bugs too.
Oh, the very top one. That's a good score bug.
Oh, that one's an old one, huh?
Yeah, it's old, but I like it.
NBC's always had good score bugs. I don't think there's ever been an NBC score bug I didn't like.
Look at those old score bugs. I wonder what it was like not having score bugs. That must have been tough. Like they only play the scores coming off of commercials on kind of that very
Right.
liney, very long horizontal lines.
I like this one because you can see because you know how they always debut the new score bug during the Super Bowl, so you
Oh
can
no.
tell
Oh
which
no, I
game it's
see
all
I see
debuted in.
one. I see a bad one. Don't don't. Let's move on.
Hey, but you also see a good one to be fair.
I do see a good one too.
Yeah, I see a bad one.
I hate that they're showing that time of the game. Show the beginning.
Show the 0-0. Okay. All right, we gotta get back on topic here. Sidetrack podcast, folks. Anyways, Tennessee, Oklahoma. This is where we ended. So Tennessee's 7-point road favorites going into Norman. Daniel, you're leading this one off, I think.
Dude, Oklahoma's Tennessee's really good, obviously. Oklahoma's at home.
Uh,
I think it's going to be a pretty tight game, guys. I think Oklahoma covers.
There you go. Rob?
I'm Tennessee. I'm all in on Tennessee this year. I'd love to see them beat
Yeah,
Natty.
I picked against Tennessee once and I regretted it stupendously. Well, I agree, Daniel. I think OU is good. I think Tennessee might be a natty real threat. So,
Yeah. Does
Imagine
Tennessee
uh,
play Bama this year?
Tennessee, Miami, Natty.
yes, they do.
Tennessee's beating Bama.
Oh, absolutely. I've had that one written down for months.
Who's the best quarterback DeBoer ever played at UW?
Played with or played
Played
against?
against.
Well, I'm trying to think. Caleb Williams,
Yeah. Caleb or Beau, probably.
Beau,
He played
Beau
Quinn
three
twice.
times.
I'd
Played
probably say
Quinn
Caleb
twice.
Williams.
Quinn Ewers, he had to
Caleb
play
once,
twice.
Quinn Ewers twice. JJ, but he didn't have that great of a game, but didn't need to.
But even then, Quinn Ewers wasn't as good back then as he is now.
No, he was
No, and
still
that's
good. He
also
just laid
true.
eggs both games, honestly.
I'd probably say Caleb or Beau.
Yeah, but Caleb was just a shell of himself by then.
Right.
Actually, no, he had a really good game.
He had a good game against
You
us,
know who
but
balled
yeah,
out against DeBoer though? Was DTR. DTR killed us, dude.
that's true. Trying to think
I
any
hope
other
Nico
ones.
goes DTR on that defense. You know that they changed the Husky position to Wolf. Yeah,
Of course they did. Of
because
course they did.
It was Husky at Fresno.
I know it's Husky Fresno, yeah.
Like, what? It's like, come on, man, that's a little shady.
He just wants to leave it behind. He doesn't even want to acknowledge where he came from. If someone walked up to him and asked him, "Hey, how long you been in Alabama?" He'd probably say he's been here for years. He'd just be like, "Don't look at my Wikipedia page."
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see. Any oh wait, never mind. A&M's at the same time. So A&M 23-point favorites against Bowling Green. I think no, Rob's
Bowling
leading this
Green
one off.
gave
Bowling Green gave
Penn
Penn
State a
State a run for
run.
their money.
I think it's gonna be tough to go into Kyle Field, man. I'm gonna go Aggies.
All right. I'm going Bowling Green. I mean, 23 points is a lot, and I think they're a pretty solid squad for a group of 5 team. They
I
went
just can't
and
get
you
that.
know what? They
I
they
just
went
can't
into
get
Penn
that
State.
quarterback out of my head. How bad he was in the second half.
Yeah, but they went into Penn State and gave them a
That's
run for their
true.
money.
That is true. That's a tough place to play too. Damn.
Yeah.
Might be rethinking that one. We'll see.
All right, Daniel.
Ooh.
Is Oregon on bye this week?
They are.
Are we
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna
bye
say
soon?
No, we're playing Northwestern.
Soon.
Oh, I don't know. Let me check actually. Not until mid-October.
That's actually good news for me. Good time to have a bye.
give me Bowling Green to cover.
There you go. Georgia Southern Ole Miss. Actually, was there any other games to talk about before we get to that point?
Michigan State,
Minnesota, Iowa.
BC. That could be fun. Oh, sorry. Wrong
Oh no,
area.
you're good.
Wrong slot.
Ole Miss, Georgia Southern. Wow, this is gonna be an easy one. Only 35 points. Give me Ole Miss.
Give me new miss.
New Miss.
Ole Miss, their D line. It's pretty good. Chance Nolan had a ridiculous rap against whatever bum team they played last week. Give me
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
Texas, 44.5 point favorites against UL Monroe. First full game of the Archman experience. Daniel.
Gotta take Texas, man. That team they're really fucking good, man.
Well, do you guys know who you're picking against here?
Who are we picking against?
What quarterback plays for UL Monroe?
Who plays for you?
General Booty.
General
Yeah,
Booty.
General Booty.
Can you pull up their record for me, Beau? Because I really want
Yeah.
to pick them. If they give me a reason to, I'm going to do it.
They're 2-0. Wins against Jackson State and killed UAB.
That's not particularly making me want to do it. So I'm sorry, but I got to take the #1 team.
I'm sorry, Mr. Booty.
I really
Yeah.
wanted to.
I'm also picking Texas. No. Let's see. Yeah, BC, Michigan State's a fun game there on the ACC network.
Baylor, Colorado.
Baylor, Colorado. That could be fun.
I think Colorado could be Baylor.
I like how also tickets are still $111.
Not Folsom, maybe. Oh, Fresno State at New Mexico. True TV.
True TV. Yes, the Practical Jokers. Is that True TV? Yeah, it's True TV. Yeah. That's the Practical Jokers cast. Joker cast. Purdue, Oregon State. There you go. Oregon State got games against Big Ten teams. Didn't go well from last week, though.
Boise State, nightcap, Hawaii test.
We got true. That's 9 p.m. Pacific. That's a
Against
true
Northern
Hawaii
Iowa.
test. That's a true
That
Hawaii
is a
test.
real deal Hawaii test. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a sicko.
Sicko committee, stand up. Awesome. And then last game we got K-State going to
Is Bama on bye?
BYU.
Someone pick against
Bama
them.
is on a bye. Yeah, I believe so.
Damn it. I need to pick against them.
Wait, did you guys say Hawaii State?
No.
No. Hawaii test. Hawaii test.
Oh, test. Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, just so we're gonna introduce you to.
You don't know what a Hawaii test is, my friend.
So the Hawaii test. So obviously Hawaii is about 3 time zones to the west.
Yeah.
So their games kick off at like not their home games specifically kick off at about 9 p.m. Pacific time usually. So the Hawaii test, especially for East Coasters,
it's much more for East Coasters. Yeah,
you have to stay up and watch as much of the game as possible. For East Coasters, that means a game kicks off at midnight, and you have to stay up and watch as much of it as possible.
Yeah, that's rough.
So,
it's awesome.
And usually Hawaii's not very good. So
yeah, they haven't been since the 2000s, man. Bring back the whack. Bring back the whack.
BYU, just to kind of see where they're at.
Big 12
beat
power.
Southern Illinois, SMU, and Wyoming.
18 points. Jeez.
Yeah, they killed. They dominated Wyoming, beat SMU. So hey, they're 3-0. They're doing all right.
What's the Southern Illinois? I'm gonna ask you to go back. What's the Southern Illinois mascot? Look kind of snaky to me.
I want to say this is like it's got some sort of funny name. Salukis.
Oh, this is the Salukis. I knew that.
Southern Illinois Salukis. So K-State is 6.5 point favorites at home. I actually forgot who's picking first. Like me.
I think I am.
Me.
I'm picking.
Me. Yep, you're starting. So K-State 6.5 point favorites at home.
Part of me is like, it might be tough for them to go play at altitude. Those flat farm boys, but I think K-State's just too good, so I'm gonna have them cover.
Yeah, I agree. Also, y'all only a touchdown. Yeah, give me K-State.
Yeah, I will also take Kansas State.
It's kind of a late kickoff. I mean, 8 p.m., 8:30 in Provo.
Yeah,
is past their bedtime, probably. So there you go.
I think you're wrong.
All right, boys. There you go. There's the picks
My
for the week.
friends, we're forgetting something
Oh yeah,
What are we talking-
NFL.
Oh yeah.
for
Oh
the
man.
second time in a
Dang.
row.
Oh man. Rob's really coming for my
Host job.
He's
You're
coming
Oh,
for
fired,
my
doesn't
hot
even
host
shot.
have the
job.
line.
I'm fired, hot shot. It
He doesn't
is
even
New
have the
York
line
Jets
ready.
minus
Oh
six and
my
a half.
god.
New York Jets minus 6.5. Thursday night football. You also won last week, so again, you get to choose who starts.
Ooh. We're gonna go Daniel this time. Spread the love.
Daniel. Alrighty.
Way to kick a man while he's down, my guy.
I picked Beau to go first for the other one. I'm spreading the love. You're only down 3.
Yeah, what's crazy is I started 11-5. Like I killed it in week 1, and then I just shat the bed in week 2. Like I could have built like a
Minimum
solid lead.
champion.
To be fair
Minimum
though,
champion.
week 2 was fucking weird.
Week 2 was
There was a
weird.
lot of upsets,
Like the
man.
freaking Falcons won on Monday night, bro.
That
Like
was
you have
such a
week like
bad
that.
beat. That was such a bad beat.
Yeah. To be
When you
fair,
lose games
actually,
like that, like,
even if they
oh,
had
no.
scored on that
Okay,
drive,
never
they
mind.
would have won by 6, so we still wouldn't have covered.
That was so funny. Freaking
you know what,
Saquon.
boys?
I saw that Skip Bayless choking meme with Saquon. I love that video so much.
I know exactly who I'm gonna pick.
Yeah.
The New England Patriots.
Oh, I like it. All
Cover.
right. Rob?
I will also be picking the Patriots because that team is well coached in a tough out.
I agree. I'm also picking the Patriots. And it's not just because they beat the Bengals.
We
I actually
clown on
think,
these guys so hard,
yeah,
and they
their
look like
defense is good, man. Their defense is
we'll get into
good.
this on Saturday on Thursday. That's a good defense, and they're well coached. They played hard. It's like the Cardinals last year, man. They play hard.
Yeah. And they're playing the Jets, who they historically dominate. Now obviously very different Jets
Hey,
teams.
I
This will
mean,
be the first time
the
Aaron
Jets.
Rodgers lines
I think
up, but
the Patriots are going to run all over them, man. They're going to
Yeah.
run all over them.
yeah, the Titans gave the Jets a run for their money. I think the Patriots are better than the Titans, at least on defense.
Oh, you know who's actually going to be the Seahawks quarterback of the future?
Who's that?
Will Levis. I'll get my choice.
Is that
after
something you
all.
even want to get excited about? Carson Wentz without the bright spots?
I can fix him. I can fix him. See, girls with bad boyfriends are me with bad quarterbacks. I can fix him.
That's so far in 2 podcasts you've
that's a
mentioned
t-shirt idea.
Bryce Young and Will Levis.
And Jalen Milrow. That's
And
a good
Jalen
t-shirt
Milrow.
idea. I can fix him as bad quarterbacks.
Oh
Well, we
gosh.
got
Well, so you know
we
what?
need a-
You know who thought they could fix Carson Wentz was Frank Reich and ended up getting him fired.
you thought he
So,
could fix Bryce Young.
That's true. That's true. Well, he thought he could draft Bryce Young, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Already
He
on
didn't
the
have to
bench.
fix him. Dave
Week
Canales
2.
thought he could fix Bryce Young, and
He
That's rough.
can't. Maybe he still can, but right now he can't.
all right, now.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, Beau. I got a project for you. I want a short out of the Marshall joke.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. I'll be on that. I'll get that done by the next pod, so it's ready to go.
I think that's
But-
short worthy.
Jeez. It's something. It's something. It is certainly a thing that was said on
I
the
thought
West
it was
Coast
a
Draft
pretty. I
podcast.
think that's a really good joke. Pretty edgy. Pretty
It's
edgy.
it's very edgy. It's very edgy. What was it? There was a what am I even trying to say? There was a post that was going around Twitter, of an Ohio State fan that was so confident they'd go 12-0 that he said like
Oh,
what
yeah.
he'd do if they lost every game, and Marshall was like get a pilot's license. I was like, brother.
Oof. Oof.
Brother, there's a line. I get it. I love the enthusiasm. There's a line, and that was back there with that one. But hey,
See, I
man,
mean, that joke is not one that is so edgy that I delete it. I do usually stand by my posts, but there's been one or two that's like, oh, I gotta delete that one.
so All right, boys. Well, that's it then for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast, an extra edgy edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast.
No, it
Closing.
really wasn't. It really
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
that
true.
edgy, in
We've
my
had worse.
opinion.
We've had worse. We've had worse.
We've had a lot
Cl-
worse.
we've had a lot worse. Closing thoughts, Daniel.
I just want something to go my way for a college football pick'em, man.
It's early. It's week 3.
Please.
You
The
do.
ups-
You do.
I need my upset picks. I need Miami, Ohio to come through for me and get a cover.
There you go. Closing thoughts, Mr. Rob.
If one of us are edgy, all of us are edgy. I'm pulling you down with me. If one of us could like, all of us could like. If one of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching.